Well, hello. Welcome back. So, we are finally back on the world. It is still currently spring. Our sanity is really low. And right now we have to work on... Okay, so what are the things we need to work towards, by the way? We have to get prepared for summer. And during summer, it means we have to go to the Oasis and do some fishing. Because mainly what I want to work towards is get a lot of fishing rods. So we got to get a lot of silk, which means we can actually do some spider hunting tomorrow. Get a lot of silk and make a lot of fishing rods for the Oasis pond. I would love to definitely try my best to get a desert goggles, because that would be very, very beneficial to have in the Oasis during summer. Another thing we have to work towards is definitely going for the fight for Antlion, because Antlion is definitely one of those bosses that I want to take care of every time when summer starts. Obviously, I can probably opt out to not killing Antlion if I plan on doing underground works for the whole season. However, I probably won't do that just yet. I kind of want to take my time and, you know, just get there when I get there, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't want to rush anything. So the main plan is just to get there while we get there. So yeah, that is the plan. Beyond that too, I probably want to work towards making a little bit more adjustments to the base. First and foremost is definitely go ahead and make a pig farm area, so like a little pig village, and start making that more accessible for us so we can actually do some hunting every full moon. Because we definitely would love to have a good source of food. Obviously we have spiders, but beyond that I would also want to have something other than spider meat. So yeah. But anyway, I want to also have a big thank you to a lot of the recent subscribers, the viewers, people who are commenting in the comments. I really appreciate it. It's actually really nice to read some of the comments on there. So I really appreciate it, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good time so far. And yeah, stay safe wherever y'all are. Very important to stay safe. Ooh, and the bird gave us back a seed. Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of gathering. I feel like what I need to do also is just to have like a to-do list every time during my sessions, whenever I play. Mainly because distraction is a very big thing I have in this game. And I also just realized that my eyebrow is about to break, so I should be very careful with it because this is the only eyeball I have. Let's go ahead and sew that real quick. Alright, so pig farm. Pig farm means hammers. So hammer, I believe we do have one in base. So I'm going to go ahead and check back real quick before I go and craft another one, because I am prone to doing that instead of just, you know, picking up the ones that I already have originally. So let us try our best to not waste so much resources on making the same thing. That is something I definitely should try and train myself to do, is scour the base first. See if there's that tool that I left somewhere in base, excuse me, before I craft another one. Otherwise, what's the point of having 3 or 4 hammers that are of different durabilities, you know? Like, it's kind of silly for me to just have all that when I have the item itself ready, unless I have it, you know, in a not very pristine state, in which I should probably craft a new one while using the old one first. So let us do that. So let's check our base real quick. I'm pretty sure we do have one, so I don't want to craft one just yet. Oh yeah, the one is probably in Bee Queen, no? I believe it is in Bee Queen. Oh, nope. Yep. There's actually 2 here. So yeah, I should definitely not make one. I'm gonna drop my rocks right now. But that's what I'm saying. That's definitely one of my bad habits that I do, so I should definitely not do that. Let me go ahead and just get my hammers. So what we should work on is spiders next, but since we're going to the pig area, might as well make the pigs first. I also know we have a pig village too. There's a little bit of lag. They changed. So there's a pig village here. I can probably get those pigs as well. Let me go ahead and remove that. I'm gonna put on my Tamil Shannon just so I get some sanity. So yeah, I'm probably gonna work on a pig village first, and then I'll work towards doing some spider killing. You know, clean up the forest a little bit, and probably relocate some of the spider eggs into a more easily accessible area, just so it won't be too hard kiting them during nighttime or any other day. and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go focus on pigs first. Now, the thing is, whether or not I want to remove all the pig houses... Oh, there's a little plant in there. I'll definitely take that afterwards. Whether or not it would be a good idea to remove all the pig houses there. Oh, I got a mole. I'll keep this. If I find another one, I might as well make a moggles then. Go underground and grab some, you know, grab some of the... What is it called? Glowberries, if I actually get to see one. Nice. Fight each other. I didn't attack them, cat. You need to be hissing at them. Also, since our sanity is finally getting back to a stable state, our music is finally playing again in the background, and it's lovely having some music. I did realize on the very first episode that we did, A New World, I haven't really had any of the in-game music playing in the background, so it was very, very silent for the whole video. And then I proceeded to finally just change that and not have it just be quiet for the whole duration of the video. It's also nice having just a little bit of sounds in the background. Again, especially now, I'm kind of slowly picking back up on listening to some music again. I don't know why it sounds so weird to say that, but it does. And I don't know. I'm trying my best to spend some time giving myself, you know, a little bit more awe. They're sleeping together. That's actually really cute. Also, since I got enough meat already, I'm not going to be killing catcoons for now. Hope my friend is... Oh! I want to try and get that before he kills it. Give me that. Yes! Great. Okay, well, thank you. I guess we don't need to kill... don't need to hammer another one then. We can just hold on to one. That's great. Alright, so let's proceed on getting some more of these pig houses. I'm trying my best not to destroy the main village in the area. Mainly because I kind of like the way it is. It kind of makes me feel like, you know, they have their little residential area already. I don't want to really, like, ruin the natural part of how they look. However, for these little houses that are outside of the village, this sounds so mean, they're being moved. They're officially being moved. Also, there's also some gears here. Oh, there's free meat. Oh, I kind of want to get that. Actually, yeah, I have space in Chester. Yeah, I'm going to definitely take it then. Ah, they're fighting each other. No, poor cat. I mean, I could probably step in, but I don't know. Alright, well, it's dead. Hey! I didn't hit you, alright? Let's get out of here, Chester. We're not wanted here. Alright, let's go and see if there is any other stray pig houses around this area. I know there is some littered around the world. I probably shouldn't say littered. Scattered around the world. So, we definitely should tackle those. Also, I guess since I'm not doing this for the main pig area, the Pig King village, I'm not going to destroy their houses. I'm just going to find the little scattered houses around the world, as well as the pig village. I'll just leave them as that. I'll probably want to put down a lightning rod just so it doesn't get struck by lightning. And yeah, beyond that too, I think what we should work on is finally like finishing up the full map, because there's a lot of places we haven't really done. And I'm hoping, since, you know, our next seasonal boss is Antlion, after Antlion, we definitely should tackle Berger and have him help out destroy some of the tentacles in the area, in the retrap area, because I definitely want to clean that area up. I know I can probably like kill them one by one, but there's probably around 20 tentacles in there, I believe, at least. It seems to be 20. So yeah, I don't know. Also, sorry, pal. Here you go. You can have a big meat. Alright, let's keep going. And since you're out of your house... Oh my goodness, I can't hit him. There we go. Okay. Is there any other loose houses around here? I don't believe so. There's a cluster of houses there, so they'll be left as that. I believe... Oh, I'm definitely gonna take this too. I definitely need the silk. I believe we have a good amount of pig butts, cut stone, and wooden boards to make at least 2 or 3, well, probably 3 or 4 houses actually. And I'm thinking, is that enough? Because in terms of armor, football helmets are probably a good shout for armor options, so I don't necessarily need to just farm for wood to get armor, which I think it is a good idea because I don't think it'll be good for me to just rely on wood all the time. And having a headgear armor piece is actually a little bit more usable than having a body armor. But I don't know. It really depends on the person, I guess. Since body armors are fine and all, you just have to remove your backpack and put on your log suit in order to fight. So that's not too bad. However, for certain fighting sake, I think having a backpack on you while you have a helmet, it's probably a better call than not having it. So we'll probably try our best to make ourselves a pig farm to do that. Make that a possibility. Drop the meat in here. Go ahead and also take the seed because we definitely want to start farming afterwards. So yeah, might as well cook this. It is quite a waste to use it for other food besides like beefy greens and all that, since it's such a powerful food itself. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to make do what we have. Okay, we'll chill here for a bit. I'm gonna reorganize my inventory real quick. In terms of these moles, I don't know if I can keep them alive like long enough to actually I'll just do this. They preserve their freshness inside them, which is actually kind of funny where you can do that in the game. Yeah, it's definitely not a good thing to do IRL. I definitely won't recommend it. However, like in game, it actually preserves their freshness, and they don't starve in the. Well, if they're starving originally, they will starve forever, which is very morbid. But it's a video game where that's an option. So, yeah, I'm not proud of it. However, now that we're skipping that part, let's just focus on making the pig village, shall we? So, where's Chester? I'm gonna have to gather the rest of the things that are within him. Yeah, I believe we can make 3 houses then. If that's the case. So houses, I'm gonna go ahead and make that. And also, we'll need to make ourselves a little pen area where we can keep the bait. Actually, I won't need that. I'm gonna use a glommer goop instead. Oh dear, it's summer already. That's not good. I completely lost track of time. Okay, well. Let me see here. I can drop this. I no longer need a beefalo hat. I can drop, what can I drop? I drop this stack of grass. I don't really need that much either. In terms of twigs, I don't really need twigs either. Nor do I need a shovel. I have my bundle of food. I have weapons, I have hammers. I can drop 1 hammer. I'm not really going to gather any more after this anyway. So let's go ahead and also craft ourselves the things that we need. Okay, so just a little craft that I need to make. Just gotta start up with the walls. So let me see if I can do this without geometric placement, because I haven't done this without geometric placement. So this shall be interesting. Thankfully, they kind of have a snapping auto-snapping capabilities for these walls and place structures like these, so that's actually really good. Makes it a little bit easier to work around. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put some of the fence doors. I can drop the thingy there. And hey ho, let's put our first pig house down. So again, since we don't have any geometric placements, I don't really need to place them in a specific way, because it's all natural. Alright. So we can also work towards making a little bit more if we can. I'm gonna have to double check and see. Also, I gotta be very careful because our world has wildfires, which means if I don't have... Oh, I have just enough ice to make 1 flingomatic. Ooh, that's probably a bad call for me. let's see here. So I should definitely make one Fling-O-Matic at least. And I also realized I probably made things before that I probably should have made again, but that's fine. Okay, so in terms of the Fling-O-Matic, I believe it's... Oh, I could have sworn it was on science. If it's not on science, is it structures? It's not structures, okay. Summer items, there you go. Okay. So, in terms of protecting most of our things, I'm definitely have to place it here. Let's see, do I need to like remove that? Okay, so that's our little area we can only protect, which means I'm gonna have to pull all these things back in a little bit more, just so they don't burn. Oh, that's such a bad idea. I probably should have made a better base, but you know what? It's too late now. I mean, at least it's doable. We have at least one, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. However, the pig houses are in a bit of a bad position, so I believe we won't be using our base for the majority of summer, which will suck. However, we don't really have a choice. If I plan on, you know, surviving and hopefully not having any problems with that, I definitely should not go in there. Alright, so if that's the case, we gotta focus on having other options in terms of living spaces. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go and make a temporary base in the Oasis and probably live there for a bit, because it is quite dangerous actually to live elsewhere besides there by now. Which means I gotta get my bare necessities. I'll definitely have to drop some of the things I don't need anymore. Definitely don't need that. I won't need a nightmare field for now. I'll want to get a stack of flint. Gold is always nice as well, so I'm gonna get some gold. Things are so misplaced, so it's a little tricky to see which one's which. Gold. I can hold on to some of these, I guess, but I don't really need them right now. We'll keep it anyways. I'll get some grass. A stack of grass sounds perfect. Drop that. We need some rocks as well. Do I have more rocks? Yes, I do. 8 rocks, and there's some more in the middle here. 36 rocks, okay. So, also, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself another... Oh, I don't have flint at all. I think I have it in Chester, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make another thermal stone real quick. So that's in summer, I believe, yeah. Thermal stone. And we'll pick out the one we have in here. Alright. Excuse me. So I think that should be all the things we need so far. I wonder if there's any more twigs nearby. I don't think I have any more other twigs left. So, yeah, we just have to get going. I'll hold on to the silk. Could I make, perchance? No, I can't. I don't have any wood. So I'm gonna have to gather some wood while I'm out. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Let's head to the Oasis. The Oasis is kind of... not that far, actually. It's okay. I think that's the wormhole we have to go to get into that area without being bombarded by a whole lot of enemies. So I'm going to keep on this practical rain rituals, I believe. Why is my cannon there? Mainly because while we're in the Oasis, if it's raining, it actually stops the sandstorm, so that gives us a good amount of time to gather what we need and work towards, you know, collecting most of the stuff that we also require. However, I believe that if you spawn rain, during the sandstorm, the Oasis actually closes up, and there is no longer a pond that you can fish from. So you'll have to also micromanage that part of the game if you're planning on doing the rain ritual strategy, I guess. Alright, but right now I think we should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and also gather some logs while we're here. If I do see some spiders afterwards, I definitely should also gather them, because we still need quite a bit of silk. Now this is also depending whether or not we can actually, you know, whether we're able to actually get the desert goggles right away. So that's something we have to think about. Okay, so where's Chester? Do you have my axe? Yes, you do. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some more stuff at ya. Don't need that on me. Don't need to hold on to silk either. Alright. I believe you have a shovel, right? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have a shovel. While we're here too, we should probably gather these twigs. Since summer is 15 days as well, we have to definitely have a good amount of stuff to survive during summer. Where did my shovel go? I just made one, didn't I? There it is. I completely didn't see that. Oh no. I'm not paying attention. Alright, so those are made. I'll go ahead and make some cut stones. 4, okay. We'll need some doodads. Okay, so we can also pre-craft another alchemy engine, which we'll definitely need, so. Alright, let's see here. So we're closing in. We can actually take down that spider nest as well, so hopefully we get some more silk, because we definitely need it. Oh, I probably should have made an ice box too, shoot. Do I have an extra one that pre-made? I'm not that good, okay, never mind. Silk, and monster meat. Let's go. That's great. Okay, this should be the final wave. Oh! It was too close. There you go. Easy enough. Tentacle spikes always... Oh, there's another wave. Okay. Did they increase the amount of waves now for spiders? It used to be just 9 normal spiders and 1 warrior spider. Oh, that's new. Okay, so we gotta try and kill the other spider now. Lovely. Alright, so now we'll be able to just take down this without any problem. Like it ain't no thing. Lovely. Alright, great. So, that's 1 spider down. And get on over to the wormhole. Yeah, I guess, you know what? You know what? This wormhole's okay. If it skips the bee biome altogether and lessens the amount of lag that I have, I'll take it. You know what? It's okay. Alright, so I'm a little worried because, yeah, it has started already, and the Oasis is just on the other side, so that's a little bit tricky to get to. Alright, we'll do it. Oh, there's actually a sinkhole here. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and mine this right now. So, actually, you know what? An Oasis base isn't too bad, because you have a sinkhole nearby, which means if you ever need light during nighttime, you can actually just jump on in and get that. Which is pretty nice. Plus, this is useless right now, so I won't be putting on the fashion goggles. Let's just hope that we're lucky enough to fish it the first couple of days, you know, because that would definitely save a lot of time, and I would be pretty happy about that. But sometimes I feel like, so this is my thing whenever I play up until summer. Oh, Antlion's here. Okay, so we know where Antlion is. This is my thing for summer. For whatever reason, whenever I play summer and do the fishing event for Antlion, for, you know, the Oasis, I never get to fish it for like half. I guess more or less half. It's always half for some reason. It's always more or less half the season before I actually get the thing I need. Which is just so strange, actually, because it happens so often that I kind of feel like, oh, this might be what it is. Like, you have to actually wait for that long just to get that, you know? So I don't know if it's me, if that's really the problem. However, I am not a big fan of it, to say the least. I'm also going to put this down here so I can actually do some cooking. It's also very nice to be in this desert because you get to have so much cactus at your disposal. If you have a fridge here, it's actually pretty good. Okay, first reel in. Yep. And so it begins. Here you go, pal. So, we're going to do some fishing. This will be the majority of this video, I believe, because if my luck still yeah, there we go. If my luck persists, we are not getting a desert goggles before the middle of summer, and definitely not the first day. I'd never get desert goggles the first day, so it would be a surprise if I do. It is a surprise when I did. Okay, so we have the desert goggles. We can prep for Antlion now. You know what? I'm okay with this because that actually saves so much time in my hands. I'm okay with that. It never happens, but when it does, it does. Oh man, that's great. You know what? I'm happy. Now I can just leisurely fish. That's actually great. I'm happy about that. Oh man. Well, I guess I'm just gonna ask some questions then. What are your favorite pastimes IRL then? For me, in terms of pastimes, it really depends because I love playing video games as a pastime because that's actually a very, very easy way to pass time. Another thing for me is when I am prepping for like bed or something, or if I'm just not doing anything specific, I'll just have a video on. And that actually takes up a lot of time. So like, oh geez, that's not good. So like whenever I do, you know, like prep for bed, I would have a video in the background on. Or if I'm playing alone, like playing a video game alone and not really planning on hanging out with anybody at this moment, I'd usually just have a video in the background as well while I'm playing. I don't know why. It's actually kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like white noise, just having that in the background. But at the same time, it's also kind of fun just listening to like people talk about like, you know, just random things. I think that's one of the things that are very like interesting to me in terms of the whole YouTube dynamic. Excuse me. Is that you kind of just have like a platform to just listen to people talk about different things, talk about different cultures, and sometimes it doesn't have to be even like that deep. It usually is like, you know, like what they had for lunch or something. And I feel like that's, you know, just having that sort of company in a way, kind of like, you know, makes it fun. So yeah, I don't know. And I kind of feel like that's what I aim to do as well for most of my videos. I feel like that's kind of where the direction is going to. It's just having, you know, something or someone just be there in the background to have like, you know, something to listen to while they're not doing anything important or anything like that. Like I wouldn't recommend people watch my videos if they're planning or, you know, prepping for school and like, you know, having some very important like exams on the way. I wouldn't really recommend people do that. Or if they have like a big you know, corporate meeting where they have to actually stay focused or anything of the sorts. If they're prepping for something big planned for their lives, I'd definitely recommend they focus. However, if you're like, you know, just planning on chilling, you don't really have anything specific to do, and you just want to have someone to play in the background, then yeah, I'll be here. making some silly videos. But yeah, that's the plan. I feel like since I don't really know how far I plan on doing, you know, all the video things, having fun with it seems to be the best route for me so far, I feel. Like, I'm definitely enjoying a lot of it while I'm just, you know, not having a specific goal in mind. And I feel like that's probably the best thing for me to do. Okay, so are we confident enough that we can kill it? No, we can't. We don't have enough tentacle spikes on me. I didn't bring any more weapons. Okay, that's not good. This is a little tricky because I'm worried to head back to base. Because if I do, there's a chance I might have things break in the base. Mainly because of how dangerous it is to head back during summer. But I feel like we don't really have a choice, so we might need to risk it. So we're going to head back to base real quick. I hope I can gather at least a couple of my tentacle spikes and then bring them back to base here, to the temporary base. And also, if I can, I definitely want to make an icebox here, just so I can have like a couple of thermal stones just prepped. It'd be really nice to have that. And after that, I feel like once we finish with Antlion, I do want to do a little bit of caving, just because there's a lot of stuff I want to be able to gather for my extended survival. So yeah, we'll probably want to do some caving if we do succeed in Antlion. So this is one of the things for me in the DST. Antlion has been one of those bosses that I have a lot of problems with. Like I have a hard time fighting Antlion properly. And it usually leads to because of my greediness of fighting, my greedy fighting style, in which I would probably try my best to get as much hits as possible before it attacks me. And more so or not, I actually get hit more than dodge most of its hits, because it has kind of a telegraphed hitting pattern, I guess. So you can actually kind of like assume when it's going to attack. However, even so, I get hit so often because of how bad I am with, like, just, you know, with timing, I guess. I'm just very bad at timing, mainly because of my greedy hits. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, actually, it would be nice if I could make a... what is that book called? This one, Pyrokinetics Explained. Because this actually helps you diffuse... Well, not really diffuse. It kind of helps you extinguish fires around your screen area. So within a radius, you actually get a little aura that removes all fire on your screen, which is actually really nice because it actually helps out a lot. Okay. But yeah, I think I might want to get something like that. This one I'm worried too because my berries is outside the radius, so it's not good if I. Oh, I just realized my 13% thing is broken. Whoops. Go ahead and put that there in the fridge. I'm gonna drop these things I don't need right now. I don't know what these bundles are. I think one of the bundles are probably like food. Well, obviously food, but what is the other one? What did I put in the other bundle? I can't remember. Alright, but I'm gonna get some of these. I'm gonna have to make a fridge, so I'll need one gear. Chop that for now. Okay. Then, where's Chester? There you are. I'm gonna go ahead and make a icebox. Okay. So, we can head back now. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying my best to learn the pattern properly for Antlion. It hasn't worked out so far, mainly because of, you know, I haven't really put too much time in practicing the fight. I have killed it, but as Wigfrid, and you know, with Wigfrid you don't really have too much like downsides to getting hit over and over again. So it is quite a big difference versus, you know, oh, I just realized I also left my thermal stone. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's head back. And also, I don't need to bring this spider egg with me. Man. Oh, I just realized my skin's gone. That must be a bug. Okay. So we'll do this. I'm also very worried because staying here for a long period of time would actually cost me quite a bit if I have something got caught on fire by accident, such as a pig house get caught on fire. That's a waste of materials. Alright, let's get going. We don't need to be here. I'm going to find out what this bundle is, because I completely forgot. I blanked out. What did I put in there? Obviously, there's something in there. So, yeah. So, was that the only thing I talked about? Some of the hobbies that I like doing? Besides YouTube watching and, you know, playing video games, I also like drawing once in a while. I've used to, actually, a couple of months ago, I think. Well, if I'm being more specific, like a couple of years ago, I was really into sketching and doing a lot of different, like, art stuff. And it slowly kind of died off for me, mainly because I had a lot of different things I needed to do as well. Especially with this year, there's just a lot of changes that happened, and I just had to kind of focus my direction somewhere else for the time being. And it's one of those things where I feel like, since it's art is something that requires a lot of time and effort just to get better with. And I would say for art, you don't perfect your art, it's more so you make it better kind of idea. So in that kind of like ideology, I feel like I just need to spend more and more time actually learning how to do it properly and learning, you know, what the proper way of creating art is. Obviously, since it's all subjective and it's all just depending on how you view art. For the way I want to make my art, I kind of just want to make it, you know, up to my standards. And if it makes me happy, then I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, why would you make art if you're not happy making it, you know? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm just trying to find, you know, an art piece that makes me happy, if that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna have to make another thermostone. Oh, pal, you're hungry again? Alright. I'll feed you in a bit. Make a thermostone real quick. So, that's leathers, thermostone. I'm gonna put this in as well. Okay. Here you go, pal. While we're here, we might as well do a little bit of fishing since we don't really have anything else besides, you know, that for now. I'm gonna wait for my thermostones to be done, cool off just a little bit, and excuse me, we'll be prepped to kill Antlion, hopefully. I'm saying this with such confidence, but I feel like we should be fine. I have done Antlion before, and if I fail now, you know what? That's the run. That's the end of the run. So let's try our best not to fail. Oh, perfect. Here you go. Here's a fishy. I know you like fish. Plus, I just feel like playing DST is kind of like a different experience, you know? You're kind of just having a simulator kind of thing. If that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop the things I don't need. During the fight, I won't be needing an umbrella for sure. I don't need my books. I don't need Chester. I'll drop that. So, let me open this up. What is this? These are my meat. Oh, actually, it's perfect. If I have trail mix with me, that's perfect. I need to make some rope. Okay. Go ahead and make myself another bundle wrap. Alright. No more messing around, it's time to go. I'm a little bit worried, but I feel like it should be fine. Again, I just gotta really be focused and try my best to not be super greedy with the fight. Alright, let's do this. Let me get that armor too. of that. Alright. Wish me luck. But yeah. Gotta try and focus. I'm not gonna be talking too much because Antlion. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not doing Antlion just yet. Dogs are spawning. Great. Not a very good time, but you know, dogs never are in a very good time to spawn. Oh, and I think. Oh, this might be bad. We might have a Varglet join us, so that's not good. Yeah, I knew it. There is a Varglet. That's not good. Ooh, alright. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It worked out. However, I'm still a little bit worried, but I think it should be fine. I think we're okay. Hey, get out of here. Okay. So that's that. I'm still fine with my healing right now. I haven't really lost much. My armor's still pretty pristine, so I think we might need to wait for morning though, right? So definitely don't want to be fighting it in the dark. Whoops. So I'm gonna probably just do that then. Ugh. Of course it had to be dogs. At least that was okay. I feel like with the practice I had before playing this game for I think I played this game for more or less 4 years. But with that experience, I'm glad it actually helped me out with that situation, because I usually panic. However, the Varglet has to be the main focus of that fight, which means I definitely have to put all my time and resources on that thing before killing any other dogs. So I'm glad that worked out the way it did. I think we did good. Okay, go ahead and plant that. I'm gonna make myself another log suit because I am a worry bug and I am worried that we will probably need it. We will need it. Okay. Just a little bit more. We can get going with the fight. I'm really curious what this is. What is in here? Oh, it's the juicy berries. Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Alright. Well, I need to put that back in before it turns stale. I was wondering, why do I have a bundle of, like, giant bundle of things in there? That makes sense that it is juicy berries, actually. I can't believe I forgot I put them in there. It kind of sucks too, because I forgot. I used to use a mod that tells me what's within a bundle wrap. But since I'm doing a modless run, I probably won't be using it. So it is kind of funny. Okay. We got this. We're gonna do this. I know we can defeat this boss. We have a good ample amounts of healing food. We have a good amount of armors. We have 3 fully new tentacle spikes with 110%. That's more than enough that we need. Damage-wise, she only has around 6,000 health, so it should be acceptably easy to do. Okay, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to focus. Okay. Woo! Alright, that worked out. That's good. So, there you go. That's what I mean by me being greedy for hits. I have been doing that so often that it makes me very worried fighting these kind of bosses. But you know what? We did it. It's fine. It worked out. Whew. Alright. I can be easy now. I can just play easy now. I don't know why. It's always that boss. It's always Antlion. Antlion just has that effect on me whenever I fight her. I guess it's kind of like, you know, some sort of, like, it's kind of like a nightmare. It never leaves. Alright, but we did it. Okay, so let's see. Now that we got that, the problem now is that we're not really allowed to go back to base. So I'm not really going to head back right now. However, I am going to leave the rest of the things here. I'm not going to bring the shovel with me. I definitely need twigs. Need that. I'm going to leave this here. What else? I can kind of leave this here too. I don't really need that either. Bring the rocks for sure. I mean, to be honest, I don't really need to bring any food with me either. Also, by the way, here you go, pal. Before we go. Okay. So I think that's what we need. I think we're all ready to go. I might actually bring the umbrella just in case, because sometimes on the underground it actually starts raining. Oh, I'm going to bring that too, just in case, if it does start raining. Well, that's the thing too. Do I have enough space then if I bring all these things? Probably not. I'm going to leave that there. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of caving. I'm not sure how far we go with the cave stuff, but I believe since it's 15 days before summer is over. Oh, geez, when did it start again? It was like 56 when it started, so now it's 4 days in. We have 11 more days, so 71 I should be back above ground before Bearger spawns. I guess that's the plan, right? So we'll have to prep for that. Anyway, Antlion's dead. The next boss we will be potentially tackling is Dragonfly. So that'd be good. Excuse me, just taking a swig of water. So yeah, we definitely gotta work towards Dragonfly soon. I definitely wanted to be killing that boss like before winter hits, to be honest, but I'm just trying to ease my way in with the whole survival aspect of the game and just winging it, you know. I feel like that's the fun part about DST too, is that you can just play however you feel like. See? I knew it. It was raining down here. Gosh darn it. Well, at least we have our umbrella, so that's fine. However, I am quite tempted to go back above ground real quick just to get my song. Or not my song. Oh, I'm thinking like I'm playing Wakeford. Just to get my my book. Because that will help out a lot. Anywho, we should be fine. Also, since I am down here, I should definitely try and harvest some wood real quick. Because wood is definitely of necessity. Which I'm kind of regretting not bringing my supplies originally down here. Because I already had some tools, but you know what? We're already down here. I don't feel... I'm a little lazy. I don't want to go back up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gather the wood from here, farther away from the spiders. Wait. Oh, there's a spider egg nearby here. That's not good. No wonder. Okay, well I guess since the spiders are not coming right now, that's good. is that more or less enough for what we need to do right now? I feel like 12 logs are okay. I could always make an extra suit, but at the same time I can also use it for fireplaces and stuff. So I think that should be enough for now. We're gonna get going. Before I head out though, because I need to definitely get more twigs and grass if I can. It's always of use to have those. Okay, so we have 10 days left before autumn starts. So we definitely should prep. I wonder what else do we need to do during autumn, though. So if we are doing autumn stuff, I definitely want to work towards doing Berger, have him do some tree chopping for us, and potentially kill him afterwards. Because to be honest, the main point, well, not really the main point, I guess. The whole point of playing this right now is just to survive. However, if I can get the bosses, I do want to kill the bosses, because I would definitely love to get some, you know, the statues as well. Okay, so this is a blue mushroom biome, but this is not the one that leads to, yeah, it's a color biome. That's where the thing is. So we have to head there. However, these are really good to have. This can basically pretty much fill up most of my needs for golden rocks and all those things. Cool. We'll do some gathering real quick. Fossils too. We definitely need those. At this point, of course, I do want to get more of the fossils. So getting those, you know, silk-ridden stalagmites would be a good idea. However, I don't really feel like fighting that much right now. I just kind of want to focus on gathering. And if ever there's a depth worm wave, I definitely want to kill those, just so I can get myself some of the glowberries. And work towards having a proper light gear underground, which is the moggles. That would be very, very good to have. And then we can really think about doing caving, like actually do caving after that. But for now, I just want to focus on, you know, just do a little bit exploring underground, see what we have here. In this particular cave system, we are kind of farther away from the mud biome. However, by the time we reach like midway, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see some more. So that's where we should be. That's the mud biome right there. We gotta get there. So let's get going. It is quite fun doing caving as well. I feel like one of the fun parts about DST, besides, you know, the things I like in terms of like farming and fishing, I actually really like, there's a giant tentacle there, okay. I actually really like doing caving as well, because caving actually has so much payout when you actually do like a full clear of the area. Could you imagine all the loot you can get after you fully cleared a cave and successfully come back alive? Oh, that's amazing. It feels so good having that. So, there has to be a way to get there. And I assume it's probably not a clear shot. I have to probably turn, I believe. Because you can't go in there through here, can you? Oh, actually, there seems to be a lamp. Yeah. I don't know if you can go through there. Let me see if you can go through there. I've never seen a world that just lets you get in the Lunar Grotto without going through a blue mushroom biome. So this will be interesting if this is an exception. No? So let's check it out. I'm very curious now. Yeah, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I mean, hey, that being said, I did get my desert goggles on the first day of summer, so miracles do happen, I guess. Okay, well, that miracle lived short. Yeah, no, it's definitely not connected. Okay. There is a swamp there, though. But I also don't believe the swamp is connected, so... Ooh, Nightmare Phase is gonna start soon, too. We gotta be careful. Oh, we shouldn't be here. So I believe it should be a walk around, probably. Because this makes more sense. Yeah. Oh shoot, there's bats too. That's not good. I gotta get out. Not having Mulgus is also kind of like, you know... It's kind of, makes it a little bit more difficult to really scour around the underground. Because it's a little bit more dangerous as well, doing this. However, it's not impossible. You just need to be more better prepared. But since I only have log suits, that's my only armor options. That's not really, you know, good, per se. It's doable, definitely. Definitely not good. Okay, so it finally stopped raining too. Which means I can just swap over to this in a walking cane. So that'll be much better. Let's hope this leads somewhere. Maybe preferably the biome that leads towards mud biome. Okay, it does lead somewhere. I think it might connect, so we'll try. Again, just gotta be very careful, because Nightmare Phase seems to be starting soon. So, I gotta be very careful. Oops, sorry about that. My alarm is ringing. Oh, it just leads there. Okay, well, I'm glad I walked all the way around. Yes, it leads somewhere. Awesome, that's really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so this definitely leads somewhere. Noted.